Hi, welcome to Java NetBeans project of object-oriented using inheritance. Okay, let me show you guys how this works. Click on reset, or maybe if we want as follows, just enter the number of item you want in there, and the same thing here. Just click on total. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is to take you guys straight into Java NetBeans development environment, and we'll put one of these together. Now let's do that, guys. Hi, and welcome to Java NetBeans tutorial of an object-oriented program using inheritance. I'm going to start by clicking on new project and make sure Java is selected. Java application, click on next. Now let's give our product a name. So I'm going to call that OO underscore inheritance. That's the name of my program. I'm going to copy that and uncheck this create main class. Click on finish. Now let's scroll down here into our property. There we go. That's our OO underscore inheritance. Right click on it and let's select add new. I'm going to call that JFrame. Okay, in the JFrame I have my inheritance there, and the package is also known as inheritance. Okay, underscore s. Now click on finish. Now that my form is ready, right click on the form and let's select set layer. I'm going to set that to absolute layer. Now let's go to the property for this form and select code. Right inside the code, the generate center, I'm going to check that, and in here I'm going to enter 1400, maybe 420. Okay, and in here I'm going to make that 800, and there we go. That's my form. The next thing I would like to do is click on the palette there, select plain, add one up here. I'll just use that for my title, and in here click on another panel, add another one here. I have two, 1, 2. This one will be here. Go back and drag this that much. I think maybe I should just change the property so that I can see it. Let's come straight into the property here and go to the border and change the border style to something readable. So I'm going to change that to, I'm going to make that 8. Yeah, I'll make it 12. And in here let's change the appearance to something a little bit darker. Now click on OK. There we go, guys. There we go. Drag this down here. That is fine. And drag this down right down. I'm going to need 2 of those really. Now copy this, Control C, copy and paste, or select it, go to edit and copy. Now edit and paste. There we go, and drag it there. That's it. Okay guys, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to add a label. I'm going to add one here and another one here, then one here, right there. And in here, the second one, let's enter the following title. So that would be let's call it object-oriented using inheritance. Now let's come in here and increase the font size of that. I want to make it maybe about, let's go for maybe 56 and see how it's going to look like. That is it, 56. I may have to increase it though. Then the next thing is, well, that's moved. Yeah, 56. Let's change this. Let's change this to, yeah, that's fine now. Okay, now that's fine. Okay, we can always just move it up. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can increase it a little bit more, maybe take it to 60 and see how that would look like. Okay, that is it with 60. Alright, move this away. Now let's add a border to it. Let's come straight down the border here and select border, make that maybe 8, and the color of the border something dark as well there. And let's change this. I think this might be, yeah, that's fine. Let's change, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to change this, the back color of this to black, but before then let's select this and add my logo onto the label. Let's come into the icon here and click in there. We'll grab my logo somewhere. Yeah, let's come to the desktop icon, and I think this might be my logo. Let's see. Let's see the one without. Okay. And let's change. Let's delete this. That's my logo there. I don't know. Maybe I should go for background black. You can always copy this. Just copy that. Control copy. Delete this. Paste the logo in there. Yeah, I want to change this whole background to black. The plane, let's come in here, change the whole background to black and see how that will look like. Make that black, and let's make this, change the background or the color, the font color of that. Let's change the font color to something very light. That's much better. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, I think I'm going to settle for that. Yeah, let's settle for that. Now, next thing we want to do is to add labels. Let me add. We're going to need about 18 of those. One label here and a text box, text field actually there. So now just copy that across, select both. First thing first, let's change this layer. Yes, select both, Control C. Let's copy that and drag. Now I need just one more. Okay, that is how it all looks like. But let's copy this. I'm gonna copy this and copy the whole frame itself. That's it. Copy and paste that right there. No. Let's paste another one here and I'm going to need maybe one more. Let's move this up. Move this up as well. Yeah, move this up. And let's copy this itself. First thing first, change that to absolute layer. Okay, this is how it looks now. Let me add some buttons here. We're gonna need 3 buttons there somewhere. 1, and let's just change the font size of that. Okay, let that one be total, and change that to about maybe 24 and see how that will look like. Yeah, then we'll need one more. And another one. There. Okay, let's change these fonts. Change individual font as follows. That will be reset. And in here we change this to exit. Okay, that's JBTN exit. Change the text on this. There. So that is done. So the next thing is I'm going to change all of this. Let's select it all and increase the font size to about 24 as well. Then we take it from there. And if that's too much, we may have to reduce it. Let's go for 18 and see. No, I think 24 would be better. Yeah, and I believe that is bold. No, that's bold. Okay, so I'm now going to speed this up so that we can take care of the whole coding. Okay, so let's select all of these and change it to 24 as well. 24. There we go. Okay, let's just speed that up. Okay guys, this is how the application looks right now. If I run it, you will have a good look at it now. There we go, that's how it's looking here. We'll have all text field here, and labels showing what and what we're going to be working on. And these buttons, they do nothing now, so let's end it. So the next thing I'd like to do is to create let's create, right click and create a class. So let's call that parent underscore item. Right, that is the first class that I'm going to create, and click on finish. Okay, the next one, let me right click again and call that child underscore item. Since is inheritance, that's why I'm creating that child. Okay, close that. So we know which one is the parent and which one is the child. Right, this is the parent there. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is let's go straight inside the parent itself, the parent class. Let's look for that. Okay, let's come into the parent. This is it. And right in here, I'm going to enter as follows: public double apple. That's the first one. Then the second one is going to be public double. Let's go for banana. That's the second one. And the third one, let's go for public double, and that will be, let's go for cherry. Let's use a capital uppercase there, and let's just speed it all up there. That is the rest of the variable. Okay, or you can call it fields data fields. All right. Okay, the next thing we're going to do now is to create a method that will add up all of these. So to do that, let me just copy these and right underneath here, let's press enter. Right underneath there, let's say get amount there and enter parentheses there. So in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of these. I really don't need all of that. I'll copy this, paste it right in here. Okay, I'm going to have to return that as well, but what I'm trying to achieve is this data member. I would like to use this data member to add up everything I have in here. That is banana, apple, banana, cherry, and so on. So let's copy banana and just enter apple plus banana plus cherry, I think, plus mango plus, I think that is orange. There should be 6. Okay, I have grapes somewhere. The grape is before mango. Right there, that is the very first one. The second one, that will be, okay, Shiraz. Let's come in here and just enter Shiraz there, and I'm going to just, maybe I might as well just speed it up anyway. That's Shiraz plus, what else do we have in there? The next one is Melad. Okay, so now I believe you guys get the whole idea, right? I'm just going to speed that up and get back to you lot. Okay guys, right there, that's the method that calculates all of the product that we have in here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And in here for each one, item 1, 2, and 3, I have it right here. So item 1, 2, and 3 is then added up here. Okay, so that is inside the parent items. I also have the child item here. Okay, I'll show you 1 or 2 things first. Okay, we might as well just finish what I want to do inside the parent ID. And inside the parent ID, I would also like to declare my end method or system exit method. So to start with, I'm going to first of all, let's import as follows right underneath here. Let's say import Java that's the swing dot, that would be JFrame. There we go. There. So that is imported. Now right underneath here, let's declare as follows: private, that should be in lowercase, private JFrame frame. That's the variable I intend to use. So the method will be, let's say public void I exit or I exit system and we then create an object here. We call that object, let's say frame equals new J frame, and let's just give it a name. I'm gonna call it exit. Right there, enter your parentheses. Now that the object is created, we then use an if statement. If J option plain dot, that will be show dialog. So and dialog is showing will be that of the frame. So right in here, let me just enter in here confirm if you want to exit there. So we enter a comma here, and let's give our program a name. I'm just going to call that inheritance. Inheritance there. And right here, let's enter another comma. Let's press enter. Let's copy this and paste that in there. That's going to be my message box. Dot yes no option, yes no option. Then if the selection is yes no option, we just want the system to get itself to become exit. Alright, so in there, if option selected is yes, then system should become exit. There we go, and that is all there is to it. Done. So what I'm going to do now is, I have finished with the parent item. I'm now going to go to the child item and call this very parent item. And to achieve that, what we have to do is, first of all, let's go in there first. Okay, since we want the child item to inherit from parent item, so what we need to do is to call this very class. So let's come in here. So to get that sorted, we have to extend that should be an S, extends the parent. Okay, so the next thing I would do is I would then create the price of every single item that we have in here. Alright, to achieve that, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy all of these. Let's copy it all and convert it to price. So the price will be right inside the primary inside the child. So let's just change this to P and change all of these to P as well, and we can give that a price. Apple maybe 2.4, banana maybe 180, okay, and so on. Let's speed that up.